There is something almost cinematic about the way a narcissist leaves. It is never quiet, never simple, never just two people going their separate ways. It is a storm of emotion, a door slammed, a message left hanging like a cliffhanger in a series. Sometimes it is a speech meant to sting, other times it is a sudden vanishing that leaves you reeling. And in that moment, you might think this is it, the final act, the closing credits rolling. But here is the truth, that rarely is. I am Zane, a relationship consultant and psychologist. And today on STR TV, we are going to peel back the layers of why narcissists leave with drama, and why their departures almost always carry a hidden intention to keep you hooked, to keep you wondering, and to make sure that exit is never truly the end. Let's dive in deeply, my beloveds. Number 1. Why narcissists leave loudly. When a narcissist leaves, it rarely feels like a simple goodbye. It feels like a production charged with emotion, heavy with tension, and staged to make you feel like you are losing something monumental. That is because their exits are not just departures, they are performances. They want you to feel the weight of it, to replay the moment over and over in your head, to keep their presence alive, even in their absence. The exit is not just about walking away, it's about creating a scene that lingers long after they are gone. Number 2. Control wrapped in drama. At the heart of this lies control. Calm, mutual goodbye does not leave you disoriented. It lets you move on. And that is the last thing a narcissist wants. They craft exits that are abrupt, shocking, or cruel, because confusion keeps you emotionally tethered to them. They want you to question what you did wrong, to wonder if you should have fought harder to make them stay, to feel a gnawing need for answers they have no intention of giving. The drama becomes a leash keeping you close, even as they walk away. Number 3. They slam doors but leave them unlocked. Here's the thing about a narcissist's exit. They rarely close the door. They slam it for effect, but they leave it unlocked. They want you to feel like they are gone forever, but not too gone, because in their mind they might come back. They might need to. That is why they circle back weeks, months, even years later. A text out of nowhere. A casual just thinking about you. A like on your photo when you finally seem happy again. Their exit was never meant to be an ending. It was a bookmark. A way to keep their place in your story so they can return when it suits them. Number 4. The confusion they count on. And this is where the exhaustion sets in. Because their exits are not clean breaks, they are tangled webs of questions that keep you emotionally bound. You might find yourself asking, did I do something wrong? Will they come back? Should I be waiting for an explanation? These questions are not accidents. They are part of the script. Narcissists thrive on this kind of confusion because as long as you are still wondering, you are still thinking about them. And as long as you are thinking about them, they have not really left. Number 5. The deeper reason behind the drama. But underneath the control and manipulation, there is something deeper driving this pattern, a fear of being ordinary. Narcissists do not just want to be remembered. They want to be unforgettable. Even if that means you remember them for the chaos they caused or the pain they left behind, their dramatic exits are not just about holding power, they are about leaving a scar. Because if you are still replaying that moment, still feeling that sting, they still exist in your mind. And for them, that is almost as good as still being in your life. Have you ever had someone leave in flames, only to reappear like nothing ever happened? Share your story in the comments. I always read them. And if this feels like the kind of conversation you need more of, make sure to subscribe to STR TV, because here we name the patterns that no one talks about out loud. Next time, we will talk about why those I miss you messages are almost never about Levand, almost always about control. Till then, trust your instincts, and remember, sometimes the drama is not the ending. Sometimes it is just the setup for the next act.